Hello everybody, Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is gonna be a guide on an arena strategy that allows you to go second, does not require a turn meter booster, does not require a speed lead, does not require you to have an insanely high speed on your champions in order to actually be able to beat the enemy teams. Will definitely improve your win rate by a lot by using this strategy, guys. There are a lot of available champions in the pool to actually ensure that you're able to do this team. So for whoever watched the video on Kandra phone, I promise you guys that we're gonna make a second video with him, showcasing him in a second team. So him going second, going third, missing a lot of turns, and still being on top of the enemy team, being able to actually win the fight. Now, what's required for this team to work? You need a champion with high HP to have a shield set. So there's so many champions out there that can run on a shield set. My two favorite is Krisk and Jack. Jack being number one, and I will explain you why in a second. So you can use a Mountain King, you can use a Warlord, you can use Romero, you can use a lot of other champions that have high HP. That's the only requirement from the first champion that I'm telling you now. The reason why Jack is my favorite is because of his passive. When attacked, decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn. So that means if the enemy team has attack up, has defense up, has block debuffs, etc., when they're gonna attack Jack, they're gonna lose one of those buffs by 1 turn. So it's super important in my opinion. Then I have him on a shield set, an accuracy set. We want to have some accuracy. I do have pretty crazy HP on him, 117k. Now I have HP boots on him, HP chest piece, HP gauntlets, HP ring, defense amulet, accuracy banner with a lot of HP rolled on it. Master is nothing too crazy, I haven't changed them in a while. So instead of this champion, you can use any champion in the game that has high HP, okay? That being said, I'm not gonna name them all because there are a lot of champions available in the pool. Second champion that I'm using in the team, we're gonna swap her out for a few other champions, is Sky-Touch Shaman. So if you've seen my chicken challenge, if you've seen my video that I dropped on Sky-Touch Shaman like a couple of months ago, you realize the power of Sky-Touch Shaman. Super good champion, insane clean skill. I just love her. She's an amazing champion. I'm running her in Platinum, I'm running her all over the place. She's an amazing champion. So we have immunity on her. That's a must to have an immunity gear, immunity set on her. We don't have crazy stats on her. We do have a bit of crazy resistance, but defense HP is nothing too crazy. Now the main thing you want to focus on this team, you want your cleanser to be the fastest. If you don't have a Sky-Touch Shaman, you might have a Smash Lord. If you don't have a Smash Lord, you might have a Battle Sage. All three of them, they're working. You do want to have a block debuffs maybe, that can help you a lot. If you don't have block debuffs, again, it's fine. Sorry, how I said, we're gonna use a different champion instead of her as well, just so you guys can see. Then I am using Madame Series to strip the enemy buffs, to put defense down, to put attack down. If you don't have Madame Series, you can use a Ray, you can use a Setalia. Up to you what sort of champions you're gonna use. I'm not gonna use Setalia because my Setalia, she's a bit way too fast to be able to use her in the team. So I'm not showcasing you speed here. I'm gonna showcase you slow champions. So Madame Series, again, you want her to be the second fastest in the team, preferably, to be able to actually strip the debuffs from the enemy team. She's on immunity gear as well because I'm running her in my Platinum team. We have pretty crazy stats on her, 239 speed, 580 accuracy, but this is not required for the teams we're gonna fight. This is my own team for Platinum Arena, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not talking... This champion is not built to be in silver or in gold. You can lower the stats by a lot on it being in a lower tier of arena. Then, the last champion which got buff recently, super great rework. I'm super happy with this champion. I actually got him over a year ago. I had no use of him till the recent patch. Super hyped with him. So what's super important here, he can be changed as well with different champions, don't get me wrong, but what's super important is all the damage reduction you can use from it. So we have his skill that places the veil. We get damage reduction, increased damage. Then I have him on a Stalwart set. For whoever is not familiar with the Stalwart set, is a 30% damage taken from enemy AoE attacks. So it's a minus 30% damage reduction. Damage reduction and understanding damage reduction is super important. Then you have the masteries, where you can actually gain more damage reduction if you're doing it. I haven't went on this path to actually get blast proof, but I went to get improved per eye. So decreases the damage received by this champion by 8% when this champion is hit with a critical hit. Again, super important. Most of the champions you're gonna fight in arena, and I'm talking about damage dealers, they have full crit rate. So you wanna have even more damage reduction by getting that. Then we have delay death, reduces the damage this champion receives from a specific enemy by 0.75 with each hit taken from that enemy. Damage reduction stacks up to 6% for each enemy. Now this is not a huge improvement overall for the damage reduction, but going turn by turn is actually gonna help a lot. And for the last one we have Retribution, get a bit of more counter attack. I showcased the masteries before on him. On the other video we have Helm Smasher as tier 6, the rest of them you can see them here. We have Kill Streak, Methodical, so nothing insanely out of the ordinary here. But what's important, have your nuker on a stalwart set. Either is Kandraphone, either is another champion that you're planning to use. Of course, Kandraphone is the #1 for this strategy at the moment. The reason is because of his passive. Then you want to try to focus a bit of defense, a bit of HP on him to make sure he doesn't get hammered, okay? So yeah, get your attack, get your crit rate, get your crit damage. But you want to try to give him a bit of defense and HP. Like how you can see right here, I don't have crazily high defense on him. I don't have crazily high HP on him either. How I said, guys, we have a wide variety of champions that we can use for this threat. Sunless Survivor, we have Seeker, champions with high HP, nukers as well. If you don't have a Kandraphone, which is definitely the #1 in my opinion for this after the rework, his passive is absolutely amazing for this threat. You can use Mountain Kings, any sort of champions that you can actually tank them a bit, help them to survive with a stalwart set or whatever. Now, if you're not dependable of having defense down on the enemy team, you can run your Kandraphone, for example, on a Frenzy set. A Frenzy set will give him absolute power. If he manages to nuke the whole team with his A2 without requiring defense down, is an absolute beast to have a Frenzy set on him. I haven't tried him on a Frenzy set yet, like to build him for a video, but trust me when I'm telling you, Frenzy set, it can be a super good set for him as well. Now, a couple of things before we move over to do some fights, guys, what you gotta keep in mind. Faction Wars, I'm not sure if it's intended or not, but when you're losing a fight in Faction Wars, you're actually losing the keys. So today I had my auto clicker on, and I did my first run that consumes 2 keys, and the auto clicker started the second run. I backed out of it and I lost those 2 keys. So that's something new with the patch. I haven't noticed it till now because it did not happen for me to lose the fight or anything like that. But keep that in mind as well, guys. From now on, seems like it's costing us keys. They haven't specified that in their patch notes or anywhere else, so I'm actually gonna have to send them a message and find out to see what's happening. Now, talking about Duchess and Kandraphone, all of you guys are like, wow, this is so OP, Kandraphone, Duchess. That Kandraphone is only good because of Duchess. That's not true, guys. Let me tell you another thing here. If you're using Kandraphone with Duchess, okay, what's happening like this? You're going against a faster enemy team, for example. Arbiter is gonna boost, or Sifi, or whatever the heck they're using there, they're gonna boost their turn meter. Kandraphone is gonna activate the Veil from his passive. Your Duchess will take a turn at some point. She will place a perfect Veil on all the team. Then that will give the enemy the upper hand, because if they have a Madame Series or any champions that strip buffs, will be able to strip the Veil from Kandraphone, because that Veil that he placed from his passive that cannot be removed, it gets replaced by the Veil from Duchess. So that's what's throwing your Kandraphone off. You will not be able to stay on top of the enemy with his passive anymore because of that. So another thing to keep in mind, they're not as good as you guys think, Duchess and Kandraphone together, because of that simple fact. So we're gonna try teams against Hegemons. We're not scared of Hegemons, we're coming for you. That's why we have Skytouch Shaman here. Hegemons, Madame Series, all sorts of other champions that we're gonna fight. Instead of her, I'm not sure if I said it before or no, I think I forgot, you can use a Smash Lord, you can use a Battle Sage. There are quite a few cleansers in the game that you can use. So let's go against this team right here. That's the team I'm using. I'm not gonna use Sandless Survivor there. I'm gonna use Madame Series because we're gonna have to strip all these buffs from the enemy team. They have the shield. If no, it's gonna take me a bit longer to kill them. Now, one thing you gotta keep in mind again is the positioning of your team. If you're using a Seeker, if you're using a Sandless Survivor, mainly for those two, you wanna have them as leaders, because when you're going against the Trunda, she's getting the double hits. So then the leader always gets hit first, as long as they're not targeting you, for example, okay? But because we're attacking, I'm not talking about this team as being great in defense, sorry. I'm talking about offense. We're attacking, we're going against the AI. So the lead is gonna get hit first, then the passive is gonna activate. So Sandless Survivor is gonna proc ally protection, block damage on herself. Seeker is gonna proc defense up. So that's the thing you gotta keep in mind. Positioning is super important here as well. So let's give it a go with this team, see what's gonna happen. There we go, we got lockdown on Jack. Now, that Trunda kind of obliterated most of my team. Like, my poor Kandra phone, it has so many debuffs on him that he doesn't know what to do anymore. But we come in play with the Sky Touch Shaman. How I said, she needs to be the fastest in the team. The reason why my Madame Series went first is because of the masteries. So she got a turn meter increase because of all the crit hits we got on our allies. So now it's time for our Kandra phone to go. We don't have attack up. I could keep him alive like this, place that attack up, but then Krisk is gonna place the ally protection and that will keep me longer. So like this, I know for sure I'm gonna annihilate a few of them, probably all the team. Yeah, so Krisk is the only one that survived with super low HP, but we're getting the extra turn, so we kill him as well. So that you saw there, guys. Trunda, Hegemons, Krisk in the same team, okay? That's a very, very dangerous team. We do not care about speed here, we just went full hammer on them. And we knocked them down. Now let me see another decent team that we could fight on here. Let's go against this one right here. We have a Trunda, we have a Rotos, Tormin and Arbiter. Let's see how we're gonna deal against two damage dealers. We got that Veil on him, a lot of debuffs. All my team survived. Because how I said, Jack is my favorite. She lost all her buffs, okay? So she lost attack up and everything that she gained before because she hit Jack with his passive. Jack is not a bad champion. A lot of guys are always saying, ah, Jack is such a bad champion. Trust me when I'm telling you, he's not. So now let's land that fear. I don't have my Jack book though. I kind of should book him. Now that Torment might create me some issues here. It stripped all my buffs off. So hopefully it will not. Okay, so he blocked the revive, came back. I mean, he did not block the revive for some reason. I'm not sure if that's intended. But seems like he's not blocking revive anymore, man. I actually forgot that. He got nerfed to the effing ground. He's so bad now that he's not doing anything anymore. I completely forgot about his block revive. I'm such a papega. I can't believe it, actually. How did I manage to forget about that? It's crazy. So let's put our Veil on. Yeah, that increase attack, increase speed, increase crit damage, because Kandra phone is a god. So we're not blocking revive there anymore. Let's try to smash him slowly. And there we go. Easy peasy. Kandra phone for the win. I can't believe that I actually forgot about Rotos not blocking the revive anymore. Like, Jesus. Unbelievable. What do we have here? Martyr. We have pretty strong team. Let's see how we're gonna deal with this team here. Martyr can hit pretty hard as well, guys. So of course Foley without defense down is honestly a fart. I'm not even joking. He's so bad without defense down. She's coming in her play with the cleans. Let's get it done. Of course, Spirit Champions, I was kind of expecting them to survive here. We're gonna take down Mashaled, and we're gonna leave her here alone. She's not posing a danger anymore. So how you guys can see, we can literally go against any sort of team. I'm actually gonna try look for some teams with Madame Series in it, just so you guys can see that it works the exact same way. Now the AI on Madame Series is so bad that she's actually gonna try to steal the buffs from us rather than do something else, you know. Now this is a team I would tell you do not attack if you don't have high resistance, because it's no way to block Warlord. Okay, so I would not go on that specific team just because of Warlord. That's a pretty dangerous team. Now let's see some Madame series. Where do we have Mashale, Madame series, all this, Hegemon as well. Let's go for this team. Let's see how we're dealing with them here. We got decreased attack, that's fine. She's gonna try to steal the buff so you guys can see. We'll have fear now on some of our champions. Luckily, my Sky Touch Shaman didn't got one-shotted. We got that heal from her. She's such a strong champion. And now is the moment of bang! Enemy team down. Another victory. We don't care about your speed anymore, guys. We just do not care about it. Now here, they don't really have damage, except maybe Hegemon is a damage dealer there, but it's not gonna be great. Look, let's go against this team. So honestly, the only team I would not attack with this sort of comp strat is the teams with Warlord. Okay, so he can barely scratch us. Foley without defense down is like about that, honestly. That's why I'm not a big fan of Foley. Game over with them as well. Wiped out of existence. Now, Madame series. We want to find more teams with Madame series in them. So, still on the hunt here. Let's see what other teams we find in here. Okay, this seems like a pretty strong team, but we don't have Madame series. So, what else should we try and use here then? We have two damage dealers here, Seeker, but no Madame series. Again, okay. We have Tower Crazy Tiger. Let's see what he can do. We have a Madame series, we have a Trunda in there. I don't feel like I'm gonna need Madame series here, so what we can do is actually bring a bit Sunless Survivor in as well. Just to spice it up a bit, guys, right? So she's our lead here. Madame series is gonna do her nonsense there. We barely took any damage. We did not even took enough damage for her to crack on her passive. Let's cleanse. Now, Madame series can be a bit of a danger here. She's gonna start placing a defense down on us now. I'm not gonna be able to one-shot her because she managed to steal the shield from my team, but that's fine. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to nuke that Trunda down, so then we don't have a big issue when Madame series places weaken and defense down. She has a buff now. We should be able to get her out of the way as well. There we go. If it doesn't pose a big danger, you can go for Arbiter, so she doesn't revive nobody like that. Sunless Survivor, I honestly really like her here. I think she's such a good help for the team. But how you've seen is enough just to have a good shield on your team as well. So yeah, I do have a pretty high HP on my Jack. He does give me a pretty thick shield. But how I said, he's built mainly for crazily teams, right? Like Platinum Arena, I'm talking about top Platinum, where the teams, they actually obliterate you instant. Like I'm going against Blender comps that they wipe me even with the full shield from him and Krisk together sometimes. So there are a lot of crazily strong teams out there. Right now, here we have another Madame series, we have a Duchess, we have a Trunda, all these mental champions. Now, instead of running Sunless Survivor here, I'm gonna bring back my Madame series because Duchess might pose a threat here if no. So she's Spirit, she's weak affinity to Kandra phone. That can be an issue time to time. So by the looks of it, they're not even speed tuned here. Not really sure what happened. Okay. So I'm not gonna place block debuffs. I don't need it. Because for some reason, that Madame series did not go return at all. Okay. I think it was just a bad Madame series overall. Let's try to take her down. Let's try to land fear on these two champions. Decrease speed. Okay, fear worked. We don't have an issue with that anymore. Let's try to give more fear on them. And now, let's try to take down Arbiter first because she's low. We'll leave Duchess for the last one. She can be the issue just because of the simple fact that we get weak hits with Kandra phone here. So that sometimes can create you problems, you know. So we did not hit her so hard. Whatever was that animation there, I did not pay attention 100% what it was. But yeah, looked interesting. Okay, so we won against this team. pretty strong teams we're going against, guys, so it's not like I'm debating you. Let's go against this team right here. Exactly same format because we need our Madame series against Sifi. Still a super crazily overpowered champion, that's fine. Rotos though, on the other part, you're gonna see him in the next couple of weeks just completely disappearing from all the arena defense teams. He's not that bad in offense because you're controlling everything you do, but when you're talking about defense, guys, trust me when I'm telling you, he's completely trash in defense. Not blocking revive and all that stuff, he's just... And the weak, like, look, she's not even tanky. He had attack down before. I used to destroy tank champions with attack down. Now he's not even doing that anymore. Luckily, I have my second one at 60. Thanks God I never booked the second one, because I would have been so pissed off now because of it. So we've done a lot of runs with this team format, guys. Let's try to change it a bit, see what else we can come up with. So we're gonna take out our Madame series from here. We're gonna bring in Seeker, for example. We're gonna put him there. He's not gonna be tanky enough, how I already said it. Let me actually show you the total stats on him, so you guys see I'm not talking nonsense. He's built for clan boss, built for damage, a lot of crit damage, crit rate, super low defense, super low HP, so he's not an optimal build for what I'm about to test with him right now. So probably he's gonna die, which is fine. He's still gonna land me that defense up on my champions. I'm gonna take Jack out, and I'm gonna put Chris in. Unfortunately, I have no other champions to show you on shield sets at the moment, but how I said, any champion with high HP will be good instead of Jack, instead of Chris. So let's go on it like this. Now Chris has a lot of resistance here. Actually, he even survived because I had that shield on him. So let me cleanse now. Let's see if he's gonna go in front of Kandra phone. He is. Let me get that attack up. They have no defense down, so let's see if I'm actually gonna be able to smack them here. I'm gonna take the shield down on Madame series. That's why I targeted her. I don't have enough accuracy to provoke with him, but let's see if we can smash them like this. Done. Job done. So that's a different format right here. That was still Kandra phone, of course. Now I wish I could go against that team again. Here they don't really have damage. That's a blender comp. Let's see if we can survive against the blender comp. I have no idea. I haven't really tried it against blender comps, but let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. So we got that defense up on my team. They all survive without a problem. Now, of course, with Chris, you have a lot of things available to do. You can place that ally protection. That will help you a lot here. Let's try to get him down. Pretty much everyone died except Arbiter and Skullcrown, which is fine. We can go and finish Arbiter now off because we got that extra turn with him. Let's put our revive on that, even though I'm sure she's not gonna be able to kill us. But again, that was pretty fun to do. Let's find another. Let's go against this team here. We have two damage dealers. Again, the same format. Now Basilius is force. I have no idea how hard he can hit. I don't have one myself, so I never tried him. She actually crit hit on a Seeker, giving us that defense up super early. That's a huge benefit. Now let's see, we have no attack up on it on our team. They have shield quite a few of them. Let's see if we can actually nuke the whole group there. We got rid of Trundan out of Basilius, whatever it's called. I'm not gonna try to take him down. I'm actually gonna go for Arbiter. She should be going down with a double hit because she has attack up. I'm gonna try to land that provoke here. And there we go. How you guys can see, a lot of epic champions used in this team. Krisk is not a must. Jack is not a must. So you guys gotta keep that in mind as well. But yeah, I don't think it's any more reason to take the video longer than it is. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to press that like, guys. That like actually helps a lot to break out the YouTube's algorithm. So dropping that like will actually mean a lot to me. If you did enjoy the video, I'm not forcing you. But yeah, I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.